Chinchilla, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Piktochart. So the first thing about Piktochart is that it is free. However, there is an upgraded version called the Pro version that you can spend $29 per month or $290 annually, and then there's the Team version, which is suggested for companies, $99 per month at $9.99 or $9.90 annually. So here's the differences between the two. Obviously, Pro version has a lot more to offer than the free version. However, the free version is very well and can still be used on our project. To create a Piktochart, you do have to create an account. So to create an account, you just hit sign up on the top right. And once you get here, you're just going to have to type in your name, email, and a password that you would like to use. So after I do that, I'll get right back to you guys. Prompted to a screen that looks like this. For this demonstration, I will use an infographic, and I'm going to use a blank template. I always think it's best to use a blank template, although you can use one of these to base your project off of. So once this loads, there should be a little tab on the left, and that's going to be where we can add our graphs, design components, background. So I'll quickly put like a background to this. This red one looks pretty cool. You can change the opacity on here. You can either slide this or you can type it right here. So we'll just go with like a 55. I don't like it when it's like taking the eyes away from a reader. You can add text like before. You can take some of this off of it. I don't know, we can write something right here. Oh, accidentally deleted it. So like right here, we can just say test text. All right, and you can move it around wherever you want. That's pretty neat. But what we're mainly going to work out of is going to be our tools section. This tools section offers a charts section, which offers multiple types of charts that we can use to show any type of information for a visualization project. Very cool looking. I'll do a quick example. I'll use a vertical bar graph. In my opinion, bar graphs do a very good job in showing comparisons between multiple things. So on the top right here, you got the chart title, you got the axis title, you got the y-axis title. Very, very easy to use. Obviously, if we're doing sales of, looks like sales of something from every country. So we'll just do sales comparison. And then x-axis, we'll just say sales, y-axis amount, or dollars, dollar amount. Over here, you can change your information. Let's say France in this instance, instead of 200 is actually 250. Very easy to use. We see an instant reflection of me changing this right there. That's why I really like Piktochart. You can kind of like see the graph when you're working on it, so you can establish if you like what you're doing or not. Over here, you got the dynamic data. This is how you can put it into your Google Sheets. You got sample data over here. This will write, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very helpful. Like I said, you can see what you're doing over here. You got the settings over here, which is where you change the visualize it, like how the graph actually looks. So let's say I don't want this blue color, and instead I want this very nice magenta color. That's there. Change the color of this. Black. So I don't know. I think that looks a little bit more clean. Data labels on, so you can see the numbers on top. Very useful site we have here in Piktochart. Sample graph onto my infographic. But obviously, once we are done with this, we're obviously going to want to save it, and we're going to export it and use it in other documents. So there's a simple save button right here, and that just goes onto your dashboard. So I'll just name this sample. So that saves this within the website. But obviously, if we're going to want to use it in our projects, we're going to have to take this infographic and move it off of here. You can use a share. This will just make it so you can like email it to yourself so you can see it. So that's pretty cool. But but we're obviously going to want to download it. And now one of the biggest downsides, I would say, to Piktochart is the fact that you have to pay, I believe it was $29 to save it as a PDF, which is kind of disappointing. But I guess a PNG will work. Obviously, once again, unless you pay, you can't go to high quality, but medium will still work. So I'm going to download it as a PNG. This should only take like no more than like 3 minutes, or not 3 minutes, like a minute, depending on your internet. For me, it looks like it's done. Once it's down here, you can rename it when you put it on your desktop. So I'll open it to show an example. So this is how it looks like when it's saved onto your desktop. Obviously, I'm on a MacBook, so I can like crop this and stuff, and then I can just save it. And then once I'm on something like Microsoft Word, like say I want to upload it to a Word document, on a Word document, I would just hit insert and then image. And then once I do that, I can just put this in there and I will be good. So I'll just do that real quick. When you open up a Word document, it's very simple to put it into your Word document. All you got to do is you just drag it. And once you open it, or drop it right there, you got it right here. So obviously if I had filled out my infographic with more charts, it would look a lot more better, but you can change the width obviously in Word, and you can make it so it's the whole page width. So overall, I'd say Piktochart is a pretty effective tool to create a visualization. However, there is some downfalls to it. Like I said, you have to pay $29 for the Pro version. Not the best quality. It is a PNG, not a PDF, but overall, I'm very happy to use Piktochart for my visualization process.